Good morning, class. Let us solve this Olympiad mathematics question. The question says x plus 4 raised to power 4 equals to 16. So let us solve it together. So the first thing we are going to do is to take square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. So it will now give us square root of x plus 4 raised to power 4 equals to square root of 16. So it will have a plus or minus. Now as we have it like this, now this square root means x plus 4 raised to power 4, everything raised to power 1 over 2. That's what it means. So equals to plus or minus square root of 16, which is 4. Then now when you now look at these two powers now, the relationship there is multiplication. So it means these two will cancel this. So we have 2. It will now give us x plus 4 raised to power 2 equals to plus or minus 4. So now as you now have it like this now, x plus 4 square means x plus 4 into x plus 4 equals to, now we have plus or minus 4, it means minus 4 and plus 4. So we now pick one first. We are working with plus 4 now. Now we open the bracket. X times x will give us x squared. X times 4 will give us plus x. 4x. 4 times x plus 4x. And 4 times 4 plus 16 equals to 4. So what we are going to do, we bring in this 4. We now have it to be x squared plus 4x plus 4x, that's 8x, plus 16 minus 4 equals to 0. Now in this case now, x squared plus 8x, 16 minus 4, that's plus 12, equals to 0. We will now think about two factors that when we multiply them together it will give us 12, and when we add them together it will give us 8. So what are the factors? So 6 times 2 will give us 12. 6 plus 2 will give us 8. So we now have x squared plus 6x plus 2x plus 12 equals to 0. Now what is the common factor here? X. X into x squared, x, plus x into 6x, 6. The common factor here, which is 2. 2 into 2x, x, plus 2 into 12, 6. Everything equals to 0. Now when you are solving quadratic equation like this and you arrive at, you have the same thing in the bracket, which means you are correct, then you pick one out of them. So we pick our factor first, x plus 2 into x plus 6, everything equals to 0. After that now, you equate it separately. X plus 2 equals to 0, comma x plus 6 equals to 0. So which means now, these two you take it to the other side. X equals to minus 2, comma x equals to minus 6. So which means that x equals to minus 2, comma minus 6. So that's for the plus 4. Then we are going to solve for minus 4 now. Are we together? So now let's now solve for minus 4. So we are going to use the same quadratic equation. So that says x squared plus 8x plus 16 equals to minus 4. That's the one we are going to use now. We have already worked with plus 4. Then we are going to work with minus 4. So now this minus 4, now we bring it in. It will now give us x squared plus 8x plus 16 plus 4 equals to 0. Because when you bring it in, minus will turn to plus. So we now have x squared plus 8x, 16 plus 4, that's 20 equals to 0. So from there now, we will now think about two factors that when we multiply them together it will give us 20, when we add them together it will give us 8. So factors of 20, we have 2, we have 4, we have 5, we have 10, we have 20. So, but when you look at it now, this one now is not factorizable. Then we now use almighty formula. There are two methods we can use. We can use quadratic, we can use a completing the square method. Those are the two methods now. So let's now use a almighty formula because of our time. So almighty formula says x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac everything over 2a. So now in this case now, we have x as our a. So we now be a equals to the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B equals to the coefficient of x, which is 8. And c equals to constant, which is equals to 20. So those are the variables we are going to substitute into the formula. So we now have it to the x equals to minus b, which is 8, minus 8, plus or minus square root of b, which is 8 square, minus 4 times our a is 1. Our c is what? Times c. Our c is what? 20. Everything over 2a. So 2 times 1. X equals to minus 8 plus or minus square root of 8 square means 8 times 8, which is 64. Then minus 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 20, that's 80. All over 2. X equals to minus 8 plus or minus square root of 16 minus 80. So will give us minus 16 all over 2. Now x equals to minus 8 plus or minus square root of minus 16. If it were to be ordinary 16, it will give us 4. But now that we are having minus there, so it will now be 4i. Because it's a real number over 2. Now x equals to minus 8. Okay, let's divide it direct. As we have 2 here now, it's the same thing as or x equals to minus 8 over 2 plus or minus 4i over 2. So these two will cancel this. We have minus 4 and we have 2 here. Now as we now have it like this now, which means our x equals to minus 4 plus or minus 2i. From there now, x equals to minus 4 plus 2i, that's the first one, or minus 4 minus 2i. So those are the answers now. So because we are having raised to power 4, so we are going to get 4 answers, and we have gotten that. So the value of our x equals to the first one minus 2 minus 6 minus 4 plus 2i and minus 4 minus 2i. So those are the values of our x. So that's the answer. Kindly help us like it, share it and download it. And you can also make your comment. Bye.